Welcome back to Chaos Corner. You're here in February 1986, aka February 2022, Valentine's Day, from Chaos Corner with your old buddy, the Guardian of Chaos. I'll say that to say this. We're here truly in the second portion, in the second entrance, in the second location and venue of Chaos Corner. We're watching from the Boston Garden, the watch along of the Worldwide Wrestling Federation. Right now, we're covering Jim the Anvil Neidhart, Bret the Hitman Hart, the Hart Foundation against the Killer Bees. Frank Krasnowski is your ring announcer, and referee Gilberto Roman. Go back on the network or the Peacock, and you could watch this as the watch along. New project, new venture. We're breaking it down into episodes, into segments. You can see I'm in the big boy, lazy boy recliner. We're kicked back. We're relaxed. We're having fun. Hit me up on all social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Rumble, Gitter, Parler, of course, here on the YouTube channel, The Guardian of Chaos. That was a mouthful. I have to say it every segment. We're going to change locations and different cameras around. So I want your comments, like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this. Have some fun with it. I hope you can hear it in the background. No copyrights. I can't put it on here. We don't want any strikes. So we're going to watch this in the IWC on the new venture in episodes. Anywhere from 15 to 20-minute segments and breakdowns of all the territories, all the big organizations, all the retro reviews here on Chaos Corner. It's going to be a lot of fun. Again, Boston Garden, February 86. Right now, the Hart Foundation and the Killer Bees, Gorilla Monsoon and Jesse Ventura on the broadcast, along with it's me, it's the GOC. This is right before WrestleMania 2. I was in my mid-20s during all this. Great stuff. Remember when they had the Slammies? The Slammy Awards were right around this time as well. The golden era of pro wrestling. What do you think of the new gigs? Look, swing back and forth, hanging out, casual, no distractions. Wow. Classic Hart Foundation. Jim the Anvil, Bret Hart. I was fortunate and blessed in my career throughout my life to be able to not only have met both those men, but to have been able to work with both Bret Hart and Anvil. Unbelievable tag team, unbelievable guys. I never worked with or was able to manage Brunzell or B. Brian Blair. Never was on even an event or a card with either one of those men. But Anvil and Bret Hart for sure. Some of my memories as being a manager. Great times for different organizations. And jam-packed here at the Boston Garden, as it always was. I've said it in the previous episodes of what we're covering here in the different segments from this specific card, Valentine's of 1986, because of the correlation of here in Valentine's 2022. Always jam-packed crowd, reacted to every simple maneuver, whether it be test of strength, wrist locks, body slams, clotheslines, drop toe holds, snap mares, figure four leg locks, pile drivers. If there was a top rope maneuver, those things meant things. Tags in and out, cutting off the ring, traditional grappling, along with the showmanship of ring psychology and storytelling. Much more of that back in this era. Maybe not as much in the 70s, a little more slow pace, but the 80s was really an unbelievable era. And then we know how it transitioned into a little slow area of the early 90s and exploded in the mid 90s on into the late 90s, even into the early 2000s, before I really feel it took a huge change after about 2010. Still love the product today. I watch it, a lot of promotions out there. We've discussed them and talked about them and run them down, everybody from AEW to the WWE and everybody in between. We've already said that. Again, Brunzell and Bret Hart in the ring right now. Beautiful technical, side headlocks, nice tags, reversals, maneuvers. Beautiful leapfrog into a small package, a schoolboy, small boy. As Gorilla said, beautiful arm drag into a step over. You could hear the fans, bees, bees, bees. I don't know how the sound is, if you could hear a little bit of that along with me. You're here to hear me, let's face it. Nice kick out. Donkey's kick up by Bret Hart. Here's the tag, and here comes the big man, Jim, the powerhouse, the Anvil. Wow. And Brunzell. Brunzell was in great shape, as was Blair. Lowering the straps. Here goes the Anvil. Up against B. Bryan on this now. Blair, the president of the Cauliflower Alley Club. Here we go for the lockup. Beautiful lockup. Love the collar and elbow. Simple. Back into the ropes. No clean break. Nice forearm to the breadbasket. Far side. Big knee to the midsection. Down goes B. Bryan Blair. Neidhart, we know his background, NFL with the Raiders. God rest his soul. Now look, the referee's back is turned. Bret Hart, double team. Blair comes in to try to break it up. The referee catches him, and now no tag. Beautiful teamwork. Anvil and Hitman switch in and out. Beautiful. Nice backbreaker by Bret Hart on Brunzell. Beautiful. The standing leg drop right there. Bret Hart. Here's the cover. Sloppy. Didn't cover the leg. Surprised to see that. How relaxed do I look? Does this look crazy as usually when I'm down in Chaos Corner and I'm up straight and the camera's right here in front or on top? Now I have it off to the side. I'm going to move over to this side as well. This is just a new angle because, let's face it, it's on the recliner. The tag team work here is unbelievable. Back and forth. Again, Brunzell tries to break it up because the Anvil antagonized him. The refs turned, and now look, Bret Hart choking out B. Bryan Blair. Shots by the Anvil. Beautiful. Tag Team Wrestling 101. And when I was managing Anvil, especially the match with Anvil and Julio Sanchez, a.k.a. Julio De Niro, against Jake the Snake and Yokozuna, we had a game plan that was similar. Same thing. They worked well together. Didn't end well for me with the Snake, but it's neither here nor there. That's on the YouTube channel. This channel, where there's coming up on almost 1,000 videos being uploaded to the channel. From Chaos Corner podcast, over 80, 85 episodes, to all these historical matches that I talk about, and now the watch-alongs. Check it out, fans. I have small YouTube shorts that are 50 seconds, a minute or two. And then I have episodes that were an hour and a half, 2 hours. So get there and check it out. We're trending up. We're just catching on, but we want to be able to go live. Hopefully monetize. You never know. That's not the end goal, but we'd like that. We've been doing this for a couple of years. Have a lot of fun. I think this is going to be a new venture. And again, I'm not even kicked back. Nice to the breadbasket by Bret Hart. He was an unbelievable technical wrestler. Again, tag team cutting off the ring. Hart Foundation, that's what they did back then. One of the greatest tag teams in the history of pro wrestling. Could you imagine if I kicked this all the way back? I got it angled so it's perfect. Here at the Chaos Corner executive room. Look at that. Anvil went for a drop kick and B. Bryan Blair. Anvil got up on that. Blair held on to the ropes, but you didn't see that by Anvil that often. I said it first, Gorilla. Gino, I said it first. Here's the tag. Here comes Brunzell. Oh, beautiful ear clap. Slapped him across the face, but blocked. Anvil. Atomic drop by Brunzell on Anvil. Now there's a drop kick. Beautiful by Brunzell. Going for a figure four, but Bret Hart comes in. Brunzell knocks him for a loop. But he broke it up. You're right, Jesse. Brought him time. Beautiful. Drop down, and Bret Hart from the outside. Nice knee to the lower back. Tag Team 101. And look, ref distracted. Bret Hart in, drops the leg. Now he's out, and the ref didn't see it. And look at this. big boot by Anvil. Tag team wrestling. If you go back and watch this from February of '86 and you watch this match between the Killer Bees and the Hart Foundation, what a feud it was. And if you watch this specific card, you'll see this is Tag Team Wrestling 101. What I used to try to teach to a lot of the tag teams that I managed on the independents. These guys didn't need any management. Oh! Elbow off the second turnbuckle by Bret Hart. As he was laying, Anvil had Brunzell laying over his knee. Beautiful maneuver. And again, they distract the referee while the other part of the Hart Foundation, the pink and black. Here, though, all black on this video. No pink and black, black and white on this one. Early in the Hart Foundation, '86. Big body slam by Bret Hart on Brunzell. Here's the tag. Anvil's in. Huh? Where's the tag? And Gorilla question. And Gorilla and Jesse were gold. Does the lighting and the camera go in and out when I go back and forth? Hey, this is all new to me. I got to be comfortable. Oh, look at this outside. Big body slam by Bret Hart on B. Bryant. No, on Brunzell. Outside of the ring on the hardwood floor at Boston Garden. Now there's all four men. There's Anvil. Brian Blair brawling outside.
Oh, it didn't work that time.
Wow, it's really breaking down. Anvil, right? B. Bryant on the outside, locking it up. Now Bret Hart looks like he's going to try to jump Brunzell. Finally, back in the ring. Hart Foundation really taking it to the Killer Bees on this one. Outside, inside. Brunzell's in big trouble here. Again, Boston Garden. Go back and check this out on the network. You can watch along. That's what's great on the network. We can have these watch-alongs. We can relive it and visit history. And I have a connection to a lot of this date and time. Remember how I was then. I'm the old man brand. I'm the over 50 demographic. And here I was in my middle 20s. Already at this point, I considered myself a student of the game. I had been watching the sport at this time already since I was, 7 or 8 years old? Back in the early 70s? I know I don't look it. Thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate the comments. I'll give you the like and the heart on that before I even know you leave the comment. Nice watch along. I'm liking this. Even if you... I'm going to do it whether you want me to or not because I have the access to it. This is great to move it up here. In the executive chaos corner, look at the beautiful double team work. Anvil and Bret Hart. Let me be quiet for a second here and see if we could pick up a little bit of what Jesse and Gorilla have to say.
Al Davis would be proud of the Anvil.
How about that? Jesse mentioning Al Davis would be proud of the Anvil, the connection with the LA, well, back then the Oakland Raiders. Nice standing drop kick by Bret Hart. Sloppy, arrogant cover by Bret. Early in his career, he was not he was the technical wrestler, but he didn't use the moves like he did in the middle 90s when he was really dominating more. Again, the drop kicks in this match are unbelievable, whether it's Blair, Brunzell, Bret Hart, even Anvil. But this is before Bret with his huge solo run where he became more technically sound, in my opinion. Where he really took it seriously because he wanted the titles before the Montreal screw job and everything that happened later on in his career. The ref caught Anvil on that one, on that double team. He could have disqualified him right there, especially seeing the time era. Well, I consider the golden era back then. Again, WrestleMania 1, WrestleMania 2 era. Far side, Bret Hart. Brunzell, sunset flip. Only a 2 count. I almost said it, put it in the books. In this card, and we're going to come back with it probably on the next segment, it's going to be Rowdy Roddy Piper and Bruno Sammartino in a steel cage from Boston Garden. Valentine's Day 1986, thereabouts, February 86, to Valentine's Day 2022. How about that for your love of pro wrestling? Amor, again, Brunzell distracted. B. Brian Blair distracted. Beautiful slingshot maneuvers, but they missed. Bret Hart. Chest first. Anvil misses. Here's the tag. Here it comes. Here's the payoff. Brian Blair taking over on Anvil and Bret the Hitman Hart, the Hart Foundation, the Killer Bees from Boston Garden.
Wow, look at him go to work. The bee is really buzzing now.
A buzz buzz.
Going into the corner.
A buzz buzz. A buzz buzz. A little Saturday Night Live. A buzz buzz. John Belushi. That's when SNL was SNL, not the garbage today. Wait. Blair put in the sleeper hold in. Got a deep on Anvil. Blair and the Anvil, center of the ring, Boston Garden. Listen to the crowd. This is priceless. This is classic. These are the legendary nights that we talk about. Wait till we get to the NWA and WCW. Again, Bret Hart to break it up. Brunzell and all four men in the ring breaking down. Listen to the crowd. The referee can't contain these four.
Talk about your pandemonium. We got it here in the jam-packed Boston Garden.
Pandemonium, Gorilla. Who's in there now?
Brian into the rock.
Blair and Anvil.
Wow, they both look like head-to-head.
Noggin knocker. Both men are down.
Referee laying a double count now on both.
Bret Hart wiped out in the corner, draped over the ropes. The referee's counting. Now Brunzell and Bret Hart are both in. Wait. Ref distracted.
Just like lightning.
Look at this. Bret Hart to the second rope. Big elbow drop while the ref's back is turned. He goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. There it is. I don't think he wasn't the legal man. Anvil was the legal man. The ref didn't pick up on it. Is he picking up on it? They're saying the Hart Foundation beat the Killer Bees here, but wait, who was legal? Anvil was legal.
No way, shape, or form he could have made a tag.
Talk about your fuck finish. Here's Frank Krasnowski.
But it'll go down in the record books as a victory.
Ah, ref.
Let's get the official word.
Hart Foundation won over the Killer Bees. Here's the replay. Ref tries to get Brunzell out. Bret Hart goes up to the second row. Anvil's in there with with Brian Blair. Bret Hart with the elbow drop off the second rope. He covers him. Anvil slides out. The ref never checks. 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Obviously the wrong man. They differ in all
Talk about your heel finish. Don't you dare miss it. We'll be right back. I think for the main event, Chaos Corner. The watch along.